Now, as soon as I get ready to hang out with my cousin and have dinner and shop and things of that nature, Martell gets on social media to show the hell out. Let's get into the mess, y'all. Let's just get into the mess. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess. Okay, yes, we are here for all the mess. Okay, now before we get into today's mess, because we are talking about Martell Holt once again, but we're also talking about Melody Holt as well. But before we get into that, let me let you guys know what we got coming up first. Okay, let's get into that first. Okay, now we have the Whether You Like It or Not panel on Tuesday night at 9:15 Eastern Time. It will be on Yah's page. Okay, so he should have the link ready at some point, but just know that we will be at Yah Critice's house for this week's panel. Okay, so be sure to tune in. We'll be discussing the Housewives of Atlanta as well as Bell Collective. All right. Also on Saturday night, a week from, well, when you see this is going to be 8 days from then, but next Saturday night, be sure to tune in to Boys Night Out at 10/9 Central. It will be featuring myself, Jamar, Josiah, T, and Maddie Rance. Okay, we're back for a third season, another 10 episode season. We will be going in this season. We have a great show planned for you guys, and we are so excited about this. So be sure to tune in for the return of Boys Night Out on August the 13th at 10/9 Central Time. Get ready for that. All right, so we're here to talk about the mess. Now, as you guys already know, I did a video earlier, and it was about Carlos King spilling some tea on Sheree Whitfield and Martell Holt. But now we got some more tea, y'all. Martell has put Melody Holt on blast on Instagram. He is going in on her, and he's basically saying that she is spreading lies about him on social media. Now, as you guys already know, earlier this summer rather, it was reported that Mel and Martell were back on good terms. They were back filming with one another. It was like they were doing well at this point. You know, their co-parenting relationship was actually on the rise instead of being on the rocks, as it's always been for the last couple of years that they've been going through their divorce. But now it seems as though things have took a turn at this point. Earlier this week, it was revealed that, Melody was going through a custody battle with Martell. She said it in a recent interview, and I recently reported on it right here on Scotty by Nature TV. But at this point in time, it's getting worse, and Martell has now put her on blast. So we're going to get into what he posted on social media. Some of this shit really don't make no sense to me, but I'm just going to show you what all he posted, all right? So let's get into it. The first thing he posted was, good co-parenting isn't spreading lies on social media. That was the first thing that he said on social media. Then the next thing he had was a series of text messages that I don't understand, but let's get into it. So in these text messages, he said, my son kiss. She stated that I hit my son 25 times and hit him in the head and made him bleed. She didn't contact me and to ask me what really happened. She contacted her attorney and they took my kids away from me. I won in court because she lied. That was the first one. Then he said, how sad is this? Now I'm suing because when she made those accusations, she kept my children away from me for 56 days. This was the reason why I wasn't filming with her starting in January. She made me miss my baby girls, Mariah and Malia's birthdays. Mariah used to cry to stay with me before those 56 days. Afterwards, she's cried twice because she missed her mom. I love that she misses her mom. Her mom just went about it the wrong way. Right now, Melody is in contempt of court on more than one thing. If you guys knew the real Melody, you guys would unfollow and no longer be fans. Just like everybody that once was her friend are no longer her friend. God didn't tell you to go. He told everybody around you. Okay, so that was pretty much the text messages that he posted. So now we're going to get into other things that he posted in this same thing. So here we go. So now Martell posted on Instagram. He said, Melody, please leave me alone. You moved on. I moved on. Stop attempting to destroy me. We have 4 beautiful children together. Stop going live and doing interviews if you don't want to speak positive about the father of your 4 children. I have not spoken negatively or about you lately, even when asked about you. Melody, stop lying about court and custody, and even the little childish Martell forgot to make the kids lunch, lol. I told my kids they were eating at school, in which a lot of kids do. I'm 2-0 in court, and she is 0-2. My attorney is 4-0 against her attorney. The courtroom isn't social media. Judges hear facts. If you have anything else to say, Mel, make sure I'm there for my side of the story, because we all know you do and say anything for social media. Ooh, that's something else. Now, this is kind of small, so I know y'all can't see it, so I'm going to read it off my phone because it is a bit small. Hold on, you guys. Let me go and get to it. Where is it? Okay, here you go. I'm 2-0 in court, and she is 0-2. My attorney is 4-0 against her attorney. The courtroom isn't social media. Judges hear facts. If you have anything else to say, Mel, make sure I'm there for my side of the story, because we all know you do and say anything for social media. I'm requesting full custody because she's had over 24 people, with only a few being her family members, watch our children, including Marcus, in my city for 2 nights, while Melody flew to another state without informing the father of anything. I asked Melody if we could not allow men to watch our children, and she said, I do what I want. Months later, Marcus's husband was left alone watching my children. Not saying they're bad people, just saying that's something Melody and I both were against initially. All I ask is that I have the first right of refusal if she's unable to keep the kids during her time with them. This is something most moms would want, a supportive dad who loves their kids and would rather keep them than sending them to multiple people when the mom is too busy. We get the kids on every other week. We know that sometimes things may happen or come up when we have our kids, and that's okay. My issue is the excessiveness of different people watching our kids. Stop saying that I'm not acting like a supportive dad. I've been the more active parent since day one before cameras. I really love and care for my children unconditionally, and I'm also suing Melody for falsely accusing me of abusing my son and kids. Oh my God. So y'all, that was pretty much the situation with Martell. Now, Martell is basically saying that Melody is falsely accusing him of abusing their son and all kinds of stuff. And Martell is basically saying that Melody is lying on him. He's basically saying that Melody is not the person that people think that she is. And if you knew her, you wouldn't even want to follow her. I think that at this point, they're both doing way too much. I think that bringing this to social media is really doing a lot. And me personally, I just think that Martell is not making himself look any better by trying to expose this woman and put her on blast. I don't think it's making him look any better than what Melody is looking. And at this point, you're doing nothing but disappointing the kids. 1 minute, y'all are separated. The next minute, y'all are getting along. Y'all made peace for the sake of the children, for the sake of a better co-parenting relationship. And here we are now. Y'all are back in social media fighting with each other over trivial things that don't really matter. It's like, when are y'all ever gonna grow up? When are y'all ever gonna make things right with one another? When are y'all gonna ever see the bigger picture? Because it's not about y'all, it's about the damn kids. That's how I feel. It's really about the kids. And I just think that they're missing sight of what's really going on. You feel what I'm saying? I think they're missing sight about that. I think that it's foul that Martell went to social media to blast Melody. I think it's foul for Melody to discuss that in an interview. I think that they're both foul for taking things to the public. They're not doing themselves any favors. They want to one up the other one to make one look like the horrible parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, Melody wants to make Martell look like he's not a good dad, and then Martell want to make it seem like Melody ain't no good mother. So they're both willing to make each other look unfit for their own personal gain. And I think that that's fucked up, and I think that it's wild for them to do that to one another. I think that is crazy, because it's like, you know that this man is a good father. You know that this woman is a good mother. So why are you going so hard to make her look bad for your own gain? It's really crazy to me. And I just don't know what to say at this point. I don't know if it could get any worse than it already is at this point. And I just think that they just need to figure out a happy medium, because this going back and forth, being cool then not being cool, is a bit much. Y'all are disappointing the kids. Y'all are confusing the damn kids, just like y'all confusing me. And I'm 33 years old. Y'all don't know what the hell y'all want to do, and y'all just need to stay out of each other's spaces. Just be co-parents or have a go between and call it a damn day. And that's just that on that. I really don't know what else to say. But at this point, I'm trying to figure out what y'all got to say about this situation. So with that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and not to mention also click on the notification bell so you can be able to know when a video is out. Okay, and also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down in the description box below. Now, I do follow people back on IG. I definitely follow people back on IG. So if you want me to follow you back, just hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag message, hashtag Team Scotty or hashtag Scotty Gang. With that being said, you guys, I'm out of here, and I will leave you guys with a promo from Nova Cosmetics. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.